Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down, chilling in Jersey while I wait for some car work to be finished, and I've got some trailers to look at. We had one that dropped today. If you want to see my reaction to the Alien Romulus official trailer, you can see it right up there. I cannot wait for that movie. I love Fede Alvarez. I love Alien, and I think the two together are going to be a perfect combination. But now we turn our attention to a trailer that dropped yesterday that I didn't get a chance to take a look at because I was busy yesterday, man. Work is getting nuts. But nevertheless, we have the trailer here for us now. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We're getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Venom The Last Dance. And I can't lie to you, if y'all been following this channel for any period of time, you know I'm a pretty big Venom fan. Like, the original Venom, I had a ton of fun, man. Checked all the boxes on what I looked for in my superhero movies from back in the 90s. And yes, I think the genre of superhero films has changed, and the expectations of what we want from our superhero films has changed when we've seen things as epic as what Marvel did with the original Infinity War saga. However, I think we've also learned that it's damn near impossible to keep that level of quality and type of movies and storytelling for sustained periods of time. So I think it's kind of like the horror game, right? Where it's like, yeah, we've got this wonderful highbrow horror and some of these other classic kind of vibe horror directors coming up doing things that are tremendous. But every once in a while, we need a crappy horror movie that's got just like really crazy kills to go check out. And when I think of what Sony has been doing with this villain verse, I kind of put it in that range for superhero movies. Like, yeah, I want my superhero movies, the big dogs, I want them up here, man. I want that top end stuff. Give me them, like what we haven't been getting for the last years. Give me more of what we were getting back in the day. However, I think there's also space for something like Venom, where it's not that top end, but I think it's wildly entertaining. You have somebody putting on a hell of a performance, actually two performances with Tom Hardy, and they understand the character and they have fun with the character. And up until Madam Web, I was kind of riding with this villain verse, man. Like, even Morbius, as not great as Morbius is, there are really fun, entertaining things in there where if my expectation bar comes down here, I have a pretty damn good time at the movies, you know, with these Sony Spider-Man-less movies, you know what I mean? And Venom is, I think, the one franchise that's really kind of locked into that zone more than Morbius or Madam Web, and that's even with the not-so-great Let There Be Carnage. Like, I still had tons of fun with both Hardy and Woody's performances in that one. So I'm not gonna lie, man, my bar is low when it comes to these movies. Like, just entertain me, let me have fun, show me some classic 90s style, like, superhero stuff, and yeah, I'm good to go. So when it comes to Venom The Last Dance, I probably am more excited for this than anything that Sony's got going on right now, because this seems to be the conclusion of our Venom trilogy. I love Tom Hardy in this role, and where we last saw Tom Hardy, I think there could be some interesting things at play. I don't necessarily think that the MCU is going to utilize him anymore, although it would be cool if that happened. But I do hope that in some manner this can kind of set up whatever the next piece is for whatever Sony is building, because none can really seem to get a handle on what they're trying to do. I certainly hope that this leads to like Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, one of the two. Garfield, I think, is the better one to put with these characters, but anything that we're going to get, as long as we're having fun and not doing what Madam Web was, I'm pretty much here for it. So let's get the trailer for Venom The Last Dance up. I'm pretty psyched for this. I hope you are too. So let's waste no more time. Take a look at what we're getting with Venom The Last Dance.
Eddie, my home has found us.
Oh, snap! Venom's home has found him. Oh boy, right where we left him.
Know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
It's very true.
Stop speaking.
I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
I love him so much in this.
When?
Say when. Yes. Oh, it's so good. Oh, they upgraded with the way they fight.
We are No. Yeah, we
Venom. There it is.
I need to work on that.
The relationship between the two of
Take
them.
me to all the finest places.
I need tired love.
I have so much fun with what Hardy does with these two roles.
He
I
always
wish they
knew it
were
was
R though, so we could see that head chomping the way it should be seen.
that we were alone in the universe.
Oh,
Make
damn!
sure that remains a secret.
Let's go get him.
This Mr. Reyes is not gonna be a Venom. So this is in the MCU verse, or at least
In the shit.
The unlimited dream, my friend.
You mean it?
No! Mrs. Chen!
yes, Venom's gonna get to dance with Mrs. Chen. That's
The
awesome.
reason they're after us.
Eddie, my own, has found us.
Dude. Jesus Christ. Till death.
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
Do they
This
part?
end lives. Everyone, everything will end.
We may not make it out of this alive, buddy.
Oh man.
The time has come.
Yo, are you trying to prep me to be ready for the death of Venom and Eddie Brock? Like, we don't have to kill the characters to conclude the trilogy.
How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without
Oh.
killing it?
Only one way to find out.
Yo, Venom horse! That's amazing! This trailer has showed us the whole movie, I feel like. October, exclusively in movie theaters, till death do they part. That was a massive, over 3 minutes long. I feel like I saw I feel like there was like 3 trailers in there, right? Because you get like the pre-trailer, which tells you like, Eddie, my planet, they have found us. And then we jump into the actual trailer where like Eddie takes out all these goons, and then we get into like the big stuff. But there's so much happening in here. I'm not gonna be mad. It looks like they're going big for the last one. And that, I think, is one of the things that hurt the last movie, right? Like, they went with the, let's make it 90 minutes, quick, clean, easy, in and out, like nothing, not enough time for people to complain about stuff. And you ended up with something that didn't quite reach the heights of what the first one did. So let's go back to, let's go big. Let's go big, or let's go home. And I do like that we get Chiwetel Ejiofor in here, and that is taking place clearly in the MCU piece, right? Because we see, like, after Eddie and Venom left the 616, I think that's what they're calling the MCU these days, we saw them leave at the end of that, and the Venom, you know, the symbiote was left on, we'll come back to this, was left on the bar table, and then we see Chiwetel. We were this close to getting Danny to be Venom, right? Like, that was like Venom left. Oh, the MCU Venom could be this guy, which would be so much fun because he's great on Ted Lasso. But right before he can get there, there's Chiwetel to put it away. So this is clearly the MCU, the 616, where we were seeing, you know, Tom Holland and all the news breaking. So did Venom go back to his universe, the one that we all hope has Andrew Garfield in it? Is he going to come back to the MCU verse? If we're spending any time in the MCU verse, could this tie into Spider-Man at some point? I'm not really sure, because outside of seeing Chiwetel here and there, and Eddie just being in the same gear he was wearing when he was in the nice hotel before he went back to the dingy one, I don't see any moments where you see Chiwetel and, man, chasing him underwater, though, that's going to be wild. But I don't see anywhere where you see Chiwetel and Eddie in the same place at the same time. So I don't know if that's going to tee up something for the end of the movie or exactly what they're trying to tee up. But this opening piece of the trailer is why I love this franchise, why I love Tom Hardy in this role, and why I ultimately enjoy these Venom movies.
When?
The relationship that he has crafted with the two characters for himself to do is just so fun. And even as symbiotic as they've become, right, where they're doing all this crazy stuff, like, the fights are gonna be epic.
What?
This bit, like, they're still not 100. Venom!
We are. No. Yeah, we
It's so good.
need to work on that.
I wish we, like, I just wish this was rated R.
You take me to all the finest places.
I need tired love.
But like just what Hardy has created with these two characters is what gets me to buy in, man. Like, his performance is gold every time he steps on the screen as Eddie. And like I said, the thing I've enjoyed the most over the two movie arc that we have to this point is the way in which we have seen Eddie and Venom grow closer and closer together. But even though that's the case, in a sequence like that, it's perfectly put, like, oh man, they are clicking like we've never seen them click, but they're still not all the way there yet. Which I think is a lot of fun, and it looks like they're letting him go big. Like I said, like, you've got him fighting on planes, you've got him fighting military dudes in the water, like,
On the run, in the shit.
Beyond the dream, my friend.
it's like that makes it almost look, but like, are they in the same place? Look, somebody who was talked about to potentially be Bond multiple times. It doesn't seem like it's going to go that way at this point. It really seems like it's leaning toward another villain verse movie guy, Aaron Taylor Johnson. But like, there's Tom Hardy looking his best James Bond as he could, which could be a lot of fun to play with Venom. And the fact that we get Mrs. Chen dancing with Venom, like, so much fun.
There has to be a reason they're after us.
But yeah, like, why are they coming to attack them? And like,
My own
could this be the end of Venom and Eddie? Like, these monsters, like, that looks like something out of freaking Resident Evil, bro. I'm here for that. Like, you can really get into some of these, like, crazy horror
There's an
places
army
with
coming
this
that
too.
cannot be beaten.
as long as Venom lives.
And that's what's her face from freaking Ted Lasso too. Yeah, we're getting not everybody just in here. Like, that's what's right, isn't that what's her face? I can't think of anybody's name right now. But I'm pretty sure that's her.
Venom lives. Everyone. Everything will end.
Everything will end. So like, the thing I'm trying to think, look at this thing, man. Like, look at that. That's like an insect. But like, the thing that I'm finding most interesting is, like, if Eddie popping into the MCU somehow triggers an invasion to the 616. Like, are they trying? Like, I don't think Sony has figured out how they're playing with this multiverse stuff. But clearly, like, something is happening in two different places, because Eddie and Venom were not in the 616 at the end of the last movie. They went back to their universe. So, and Chiwetel is clearly in the 616. So that's the thing that I think is the biggest mystery coming out of this trailer. Outside of that, though, I really feel like the movie showed just about everything you gotta get in it, which is kind of disappointing. But also, like, it looks like a bunch of cool stuff. So I don't know, man. I'm always here for Venom. Like I said, I have a lot of fun with these movies. And I think this could be an epic conclusion to a trilogy that, you know, is not perfect, but I think is a lot of fun if you just take it at what it is. Like I said, as long as we're not nearing Madam Web territory, like Morbius, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Venom, anywhere in that range, I'm here for these things. So it's what I'm hoping that we get when we get to Kraven the Hunter. And it's what I'm hoping what we get with this potentially last Venom movie. Do you think they're going to kill Eddie Brock in Venom? Speaking of, what are your thoughts on the trailer? Where you land on Venom in general? How do you like these Sony Spider-Man-less movies? Do you think this looks like it could be as good as the first? Maybe better? Are they going super big here? Or is this trailer just giving us a lot that's going to be stuffed into a small movie and kind of run into the things that we ran into with Carnage, Let There Be Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Anything you got, man, good, bad, indifferent on Venom The Last Dance, put it down below. below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime, we're talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions. You want to be here in October to see what's going on with Venom. And October is going to be fun, man. We're going to have Venom. We're going to have Joker. There's going to be Comic-Con. Like, all sorts of good things coming in October. So you want to be here for any of that coverage. You dig the vibe. You want to show a little love and support. Well, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's super easy. Jump over there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema, sit down. I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Hey, what's up, C-Maniac Nation? Winter Ken here, where we grow out our roots and our beard, letting you know that you can see some new C-Man videos right up here and right down here. And if you want all those videos and show that man a little love and support, come join C-Maniac Nation right over there, and the C-Man will catch you on the next one.